Recently on Instagram, I posted a post that said, why is it that cancel culture just seems not to be effective where it is most needed, aka toxic relationships? So the responses I got back mostly was, what if I don't find someone else? What if I don't find someone better? Will I find someone better? You see, that's actually a very simple question with a very simple answer, but I found that it is mostly a cover and an excuse for much deeper issues and reasons. In this video, we're going to talk about 7 possible reasons or issues why you might be asking such a question as, will I find someone else? Let's go. This question is actually very simple, but like I said, it could be complicated because of some reasons. So the real question shouldn't be, will I find someone else? The question is, why do I think, or why do I feel like I won't find someone else? So let's talk about 7 possible reasons why you think that way or why you're feeling that way. So number one reason is often, where do I start from? This could be because you've been in this relationship for a very long time, 5 years, 6 years, 7, name it. Or you're much older and you feel like you don't have much time, or you're female and you're worried about your biological clock and things like that. You see, the thing is, when it comes to relationship, it's not a matter of how long you've gone, but how well. So no matter how long it's been that relationship, or you're worried about your age or things like that, you have to actually sit down and reason. Would I rather opt out of this relationship now, or have a long-term relationship with this person, or possibly get married to this person and be miserable in this marriage? All right, it's really a choice thing. All right, nobody's gonna help you make that choice. You gotta make that choice. All right, and if you're thinking, hey, because I want to get married now so I could have kids, see, honestly, if I'm your kids later, I would rather you had broken a relationship with daddy so we wouldn't be in such a mess later in life. Okay, and also, you might also be thinking, I want to hold on to this person until I find someone else. But what you don't know is when you're in a relationship, you actually give off an energy. All right. Unless you're just a very serial and very good and professional cheater, you give off an energy to people that I'm not available. So people would actually not come up to you because they kind of feel and know that you're probably in a relationship with someone. So before you actually can get probably someone else to come up to you, or you yourself can walk up to someone else, is you have to step out of that one. And it's just best for that person also. The number 2 reason why you feel like you might not find someone else and you're hesitant to leave this person is out of guilt and pity. So maybe you've been in this relationship with this person. They've been quite good to you in the past, and you feel like you have to stay in this relationship because you've made a commitment, maybe verbally, maybe you're even engaged already, and you feel like you don't want to disappoint this person, you don't want to break their heart. So, and they've been so good to you, maybe they've helped you financially in so many ways, and now you feel like you have to pay them back with your destiny and your life. Not worth it. I mean, just put it with each other, put it on the scale. It's not worth it. All right, do not stay in a relationship out of pity for somebody or out of guilt because you don't want to break someone's heart. So it is better to heal from a heartbreak than to have a lifetime, possible lifetime, of a toxic, unhealthy, miserable marriage. Number 3, fear of loneliness. The real question I really want to ask you about this one is, would you rather be lonely temporarily for a possible lifetime of peace, joy? Telling yourself, I am so thankful that I got out of that relationship and was lonely for just a moment or a few years to enjoy what I enjoy now. Or would you be in that relationship and then later wishing to be out and would rather get loneliness versus what you're in at that moment? And what you got to understand is, what people don't really understand is the fact that loneliness is a state of mind, meaning you can actually be in a relationship and still be lonely. All right, it's emotional. So it's not the act of you being with someone and having someone. It's the quality of the person you are with that really matters, and will determine whether you will feel like you're actually with someone because you really enjoy their company and things like that. Number 4, you don't value yourself or you don't love yourself. See, come closer for this one. I am so passionate about this one. Let me give you an analysis. So suppose you walk into a dealership, you want to buy a car. All right, you walk in there, maybe a very luxurious car, not just any car, a luxury car, because you're luxury, okay, baby, you're sweet. All right, so you walk into that store and you tell them, I want to buy maybe like a Tesla, a Range Rover, name it, whatever car, Lamborghini, name it. And they take you to the car and they just show you the price tag. That's what they do. Right, you see it there. Now, they're not going to sit there and debate that price with you. I mean, sometimes you can try to beat it down as much, but you really are not going to beat that down extremely. It's either you take it or you leave it. And that's it in relationships too. All right, that car has a value. That car knows its value. Now, that car is not going to diminish itself to tolerate the buyer. Say, oh, because your pocket is not that much, or you don't have that much better credit score, or you don't have as much money. All right, we're going to give you this Tesla free of charge. Nonsense. It's not going to happen. Similarly, all right, you are even much more valuable. Do you know how valuable you are? The Bible says that you've been bought at a price. Yes, you got a price. Of the value of something is its what? Its importance, its usefulness. All right. So when you stay in a toxic relationship, you're really beating yourself really down. All right. Your price was so high, it took God Himself, Jesus Himself, to come die for you, to purchase you. That's the height of your value. But then when you stay in a relationship that does not offer you anything close to the life that God has for you, that is just very bad. All right. That shows you that you don't love yourself. All right. You don't value yourself. Now, how do you expect that person you're with to treat you the same way? Because when you know your value, you don't stay a wonder, will I find someone else? Because you know your respect, you definitely, baby, going to find someone else. See, if that person were to walk away and say, I can afford this Tesla, the value doesn't depreciate. The value stays exactly the same way. And the person who can afford it will get it at that exact value. The same way you're better than a car, all right, but you got a value also. The person who can treat you the way you deserve will meet you where you are. All right, just focus on your thing. And please, that should not be a reason why you stay in a toxic relationship. Number 5, the reason why you might think you will not find someone better is because of your perspective of this person. You think that this person might not be that bad. And also, you've always heard in the media and everywhere, people always say, nobody is perfect. Everybody is imperfect, blah, blah, blah. Everybody got issues. So you're thinking, I probably should stay with this person because I might not find any person better than this person I'm with. What if this person is actually the best I can get? Really? That is not the mindset. When we say people are imperfect, imperfection is different from toxicity. There's a big difference. All right. I'm working on something versus there's a toxic trait in my life that I probably don't even know, and I'm doing zero work at it. And when you think you're going to stay in that relationship and you can change that person, that's a very big lie to yourself. All right. Don't take people for who you hope they will be. Take people for exactly what they show you and tell you they are, because that's it. All right. Someone has to make a decision to want to change for themselves, not even for you. All right, don't think I can probably manipulate this person and tell him, if you don't change, I'm going to break up with you. Girl, if he decides to change just so you don't break up with him, that is not a long-lasting change. All right, so that should not be a reason why you might be thinking, oh, I won't find someone else because I can probably manage this person that I have right now. Okay? Number 6, maybe this is the first man or the first woman that you've ever been with in your entire life. All right, maybe some of you even lost your virginity to this person, and you just feel like, and you've made a vow to yourself that you will stay with the person that the flowers you for the rest of your life. Yo. See, that your purity, your state of purity, and that sexual purity that you have and chastity that you have, it's a good thing. But please don't let it become a chain that bondages you into a toxic relationship. I'm sorry, but it's just not reason enough. It is not reason enough for you to want to stay in that relationship forever. And the 7th and final reason why you might feel like you might not find someone better, or you are reluctant to leave that toxic relationship, is the big lie that you always tell yourself. I love this person and I cannot live without them. That's a lie. You can't. I don't even know where that came from. I swear it's not my script. It wasn't there.
I'm going to put it in the video. I'm going to edit it. Go on.
That's a lie. It is a very big lie. You've been living without this person, all right? And And you can't. The only person you should and can't not live without is God. Don't see our brain actually, all right, it feeds off of what you feed it. So if you keep telling yourself, I can't live without this person, I can't live without this person, I can't live without this person, truly you will not live without this person. And hey, see this heartbeat, all this emotions, these are feelings, yes, but you see, the Bible says have self-control. You should be able to control your feelings. You should be able to get to a point where you say, hey, enough is enough. See, I love you. Yes, my heart beats for you. My heart pounds for you. But I respect me so much. I love me so much. All right. I can't stay in this kind of relationship anymore. I hope you get to that point. All right. I hope you snap out of that. All right. Because you can. You just have to. All right. And no one is going to do that for you except yourself. So those are 7 reasons why I believe you might not be taking that step to leave that toxic relationship. But you keep asking, what if I don't find someone else? Because again, that's a very simple question, but there's just more behind that. All right, and you gotta sit down. You might resonate with these 7 reasons I just gave to you, or there might be more. It might be because of finances, because you're relying on that person financially, for whatever reason or vow or commitment you've made with that person. But you are gonna have to sit down and really ask, what exactly is the main reason why I feel like I can't step out of this relationship? Why exactly do I feel like I will not find someone better? And when you find the answer, that will be the first step to making the next step. Did any of the reasons I mentioned above resonate with you? Let us know in the comment section. Share your experience and what steps will you be taking? Please share with us in the comment section. And if none of the reasons I mentioned resonate with you, but if you're gonna go back and sit down and ponder on this, please still go ahead and share with us so someone can learn in the comment section. All right, and I hope that you'll be taking the right, proper step going forward, because trust me, sis, bro, you deserve better. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, like, share, and until next time, I will see you on Love Corner. My name remains Esther Love. Bye.